So Vinny, a couple of big wins there, having beaten Adamstown so far and taken on Rathnure in the last championship game. How are things going for you this year?
Yeah, we're happy enough how things have gone so far. We had a good win over Adamstown. They probably started off a bit slow and they got into it in the second half, but the game was probably won by half time. The Rathnure match was a tougher match altogether. It went right to the wire and we were glad to get over with a 3-point win. So we're happy enough with 2 wins out of 2 and sitting at the top of the table with a 8-week break now waiting for the next round. But yeah, no, we're happy enough where we are at the moment.
8 weeks is a long time between matches. Is it difficult to keep the lads ticking over, or what would you think?
Yeah, it can be because you never know where you are until you play a championship match, and regular matches is what you look for, and once you get a break you're basically starting at the very start again and you don't know how you're going to fare until you actually take to the pitch and see how you go. So yeah, you'd prefer once you're winning to keep playing and keep that momentum going, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do about it. There's county commitments and county games to play, so we have to roll with it, and every other club's in the same position, so no, there's nothing we can do about it, so we'll go with it.
Just on the last day then, I suppose Tommy Byrne was an injury very, very early in the game. You know, how's his prognosis looking?
Yeah, he was very unfortunate. He actually missed the first match with a slight hamstring injury, and other than Brian Doyle tore a groin the week before the Rathnure match, Tommy stood in midfield and he broke his finger in the throw-in, so he didn't play any more than a minute of championship in 2 matches, but he's had surgery on it, and hopefully within 3 weeks now we'll have a better idea, but hopefully 6-7 weeks now he'll be back in action. But at the moment he's strapped up and he's not allowed to do anything, so hopefully he'll get back in now by the next match, so that's what we're looking forward to.
One of the other stars, I suppose, of the club is Clive Lawler. Clive, I see him jogging around the field here a good bit.
Yeah, he's back doing a bit. He had serious shoulder surgery last just before Christmas, so it was a 4-month layoff at that, so he's back doing a bit, slowly getting back into it, so hopefully again he'll be getting near championship pace by middle of July, but it's a touch and go thing as well. You can't force it, you have to give it time, and only Clive will know himself when it's ready, but he's working on the fitness side of it at the moment, so that's good anyway for us.
I suppose getting to the county semi-final last year in both the hurling and football was a great achievement. Like, I suppose the question on everybody's lips at the moment is the time coming to the fore for the Shells, bearing in mind the number of underage titles that the club has won over the last number of years?
Yeah, I suppose we've spoken about it ourselves, and we've probably, between hurling and football, myself, John Nolan and Michael Kelly are in charge of both of them, and we've probably lost 5 or 6 county semi-finals now over the last 5 or 6 years, so it's probably time that we took the next step. We've got good young lads coming up. The average age of the team is around 24, and there's chaps coming in as well pushing for place, so hopefully yeah, we can make that step, and it probably is about time that we stepped up to the plate and went a step further than the semi-finals at this stage. Yeah.
A few new team members coming in, like underage. Who are the ones to watch, or who are the new guys that are shining at the moment?
Yeah, we've 3 19-year-olds on the senior football team at the moment, in Graeme Staples, Simon Donoghue and Owen Nolan, so that's good. There's 2 more young lads off the county minor football team, Brian Malone's younger brother, and there's a Tony Smith, so the 5 lads are really pushing this year, and hopefully the 5 of them will make the breakthrough. They're fine strapping chaps, and they're pushing the other lads hard, so yeah, hopefully we'll have those lads come in as well later in the year.
I suppose one of the unique things about Shells is that, you know, you're contesting and got to the senior county final in both football and hurling last year. Not an easy feat to do, so how do you manage it with the club?
No, it's not easy, but I suppose the club recognise that it is a difficult thing to do, and other years we had separate managers for both, but last year they put in myself, John Nolan and Michael Kelly over both of them, so to try and coordinate everything and keep everything together and keep everybody on the same wavelength and not have lads serving 2 masters. So it worked well last year, and we foresee no problems this year either. The majority lads are dual players, and you do what suits the majority, and the other lads to work away to try and keep up to the levels that the dual players are at, and no, it's working well for us so far, and we're quite happy with the system. The club is happy with the way it's working, the players are happy with it, so it's suiting us at the moment anyway. Yeah.
Your next group match, you're taking on Owlert, is it?
We've Owlert next in the group, so that's going to be a tough ask. They've beaten us the last 2 years in the county semi-final, so we'll be under a bit of pressure there, but hopefully we can. Our aim is to get to the quarter-final, so we've 4 points. We need possibly 5, 6 at the most, maybe, to get to the quarter-final, and that's what we're looking at to get to the group, for the group stages. So hopefully we'll get there. That's our objective.